Hi my friends, let's model the part number 96 brake regulator body from my collection of 100 parts. The picture of this body is this, and it has an empty feature here. Let's see the drawing. You see this one, which is difficult because you must observe the other features around, but we can create it, of course. Let's model it. The first volume is the main body with this contour. Here there is another step, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. With this distance, this will be the center point at 48. So let's draw the contour. This line contains the center point, and it is center line. The height is 104 millimeters. This distance is 48, as I said. This is 63. You have dimensions in the drawing. 21. And this is 3. Diameters are 60, 50, 38 and 32. 38, 32. Good. Finish sketch. Revolve. This is the first volume. Let's apply here a radius. You see that this is radius 3, and then radius 2 to have a right contour. 3 and also 3, then 2, all of them. Okay. Next is this perpendicular, the diameter of 32, 45 and 85. Let's create in this plane that volume, and then extruding a circle of 32. So F7, 32 in the center point, and then extrude asymmetrical. This 10 becomes 45 and the other 85 minus 45. Okay. Next is this extrusion. You see this one, which has a contour here. We start from the 3, radius 15, and another dimension, which is this one, 36, with the radius 7 all over this extrusion. After XY, the sketch F7 is very simple. One line, another one, an arc, horizontal and back. Dimensions. This is 36, radius of 15, and distance, after I move a little up, the distance is 3 between these two. Finish sketch, extrude symmetrical on 22. Okay, now radius 7 on this edge and this edge. Okay, very nice. The other are all 2 millimeters, as you can see here, here. So I select one of it and I apply 2 millimeters, not 7, to each of them. Complicated or not, but these are all. Okay, F6. Next we create a second body or solid object with this profile, yes, where the first is a cylinder of 26, and then a channel here of 12, yes, all of them rounded radius 2. Remember dimensions 6, also up to the center point. The center point is here, this intersection, radius 6, which place this line up at 6. Yes, radius 10, radius 8. This bottom position of that channel or cylinder is placed at 8 millimeters from 104, but minus 48 to measure from the center point. 104 minus 48 minus 8 is the base. Let's create this second body. It will be placed outside this main body, starting with a sketch placed at an arbitrary distance of minus, you saw the sign, of 1 to 3 millimeters. Yes, this is where we place the first sketch. F7, rectangle, tab 10 is the height of this rectangle. The left side is containing the center point. This is the center line, diameter of 26, as I said, 26, and at a distance of an expression 104 minus 48 minus 8. Yes, finish sketch, revolve. As a new solid, yes, I select this option, and to be sure that this is different, I apply a property color red. Yes, all this new object. Another sketch on the same plane, F7, is based on these two projected faces, and it starts with a line between these two centers, and then a contour up above with 6, width of 6. We'll place these dimensions, and then another arc, this one, and also we finish here, but let me make this horizontal, this. Good. Dimensions are 6 for this, as I said, 6 above, radius 10, radius 8. This is not tangent. Let's apply tangency here, and the distance from the center of 36 minus 5. 36 minus 5. You have the drawing, you can consult it. Finish sketch. This is this channel. Its dimension is 12. Width, its width. Let's create an extrusion of this. You see dotted line on this solid, which means that the new feature will be joined with this, not with the other. The value is 12. Okay, and now we apply fillet of 6 to have a rounded end up. There is a dimension, we know 6 here inside the channel, and as you can see, radius of 2 all over. Yes, radius of 2, but we start with one edge, radius of 2, and the other, plus all the other on both sides. Okay, F6. Next is based on an observation. You see here a line of tangent on this radius 6. Now we created an end, rounded end here, but you can see that this end is here, not here. So we have to create with this diameter a continuation of the hole to have this presentation. What is the dimension of this clearance? Dimension is a diameter of 17. This is why we add to the model an extrusion with this diameter. See what I do. I select this face, I create a circle with a diameter of 17, and then I project 1, 2, 3 lines, and I make constructive these other lines. I trim the external arc, and then I create an extrusion of the selected area, but not outside because it creates a gap here, but to the part. Yes, with join, not cut. This is the way I create here another end. Yes, and I'll have this contour inside with the width of 12, because this is 12. You will understand after I finish. Okay, F6. This plane is no more necessary. If you want to have all of this with that color, you can select the second solid and apply properties red, not as part, red. Okay, and this solid is now all red. We want to place back this core inside the main body and to subtract this from this. Let's do these operations, very sensitive and nice. Move bodies. What body? This one, which by default is moved on x-axis, and we want to move it on the z-axis with 1, 2, 3, that arbitrary distance. Now the second body will be here. We want it inside. Then on x we place 0. The body is inside. Yes? Look at it. Okay. Now is really inside. We apply combine to subtract from this base body, main body, the tool body from inside by using the Boolean operation cut. Okay, you don't see now something changed, but you'll see very soon. To see inside, we'll create these holes. They are identical if you see, gauge 3/8 inch, gauge 3/8 inch, 14, 14, 2, 2. This means that we can apply one centered on this boss and then one identical on the other boss. Hole, this face, this center, threaded. Oh, all dimensions are here. I searched for this. If you are not sure and you select another one, you have to change it to find the proper one. The end is flat, not angled. The depth is 14, and the other are okay. Plus the same definition on this face, this center, okay. Now we go inside because we have to change, to add some other features. You see, this is okay. Yes, you see here that extrusion on the core. There is another red, 2, 3 red faces. We can change this by selecting this tool, clear, select all, will change it from the default, and editing. We create now the clearances by projecting this all, this circle, but not here, here, these two, yes, these are not interesting. So I eliminate. Good. Having this, I create a rectangle starting from here and going inside. This is 2, and the diameter, if I make this center line, the diameter is 17. The same feature I create from this point to here. Equal are these two, and on the same line or collinear are these two. Yes, one center line is enough. To do what? To apply revolve. Revolve of this contour and this contour about the unique axis inside, this one, with cut. Okay. Now we see inside what you know, everything is okay. There is another hole, this one, which is with diameter of 4, which ends to this plane. Let's place it to finish this axis. Hole, this face, this center, simple hole, not threaded, and normal and angled, to what? To this plane with a diameter of 4. Okay. Another hole is this one, which is presented here, metric 50 with a pitch of 2 and the depth of 15. Hole, face, center, threaded, metric 50, 50, 50. This is 50. This is the normal pitch. We select a thinner thread with 2, the pitch 2, and the depth of 15, flat end, not conical or angle. Okay, this is the situation. Other holes, one is here 3/8 like the others 3/8, and another one here which is 1/4 of inch, also for pipe. This is placed at 23, the other is center. Hole, this face, this center, ISO pipe threads, diameter of we know now 16 is 38, and 2, select the surface, this surface. Yes, you can see inside the core, the empty core. It's not important what end we choose, because there is enough room inside. The other one is placed in a sketch with a point. The point is on the vertical with the center point and a distance of 23. Finish sketch. Hole, diameter of 13 is 1/4 of inch, and 2 is to this face. Yes, okay, very good. You can see everything inside. What else? What else is the revolving hollow inside? As you can see, there is a chamfer, then a radius in a clearance 45, a radius 1.5, diameter 44, angle of 30, 38, and so on. let's create a sketch in the plane XY. I prefer to place it outside and then to bring it where it belongs. Yes, to be clear, firstly I project as construction 1, 2, 3 lines. And then I create that contour starting from about here to the bottom line, and then we continue with the other lines and arcs as well. Another line, another arc, up, arc, then angle, horizontal, vertical, and line, end. Good. Here is a radius of 1, fillet 1, and the other is 1.5. The angle is 45. We move this a little more up to have this level for this line. Yes. Okay. This contains this point. This line is the center line, and now diameters 50 here. The external diameter of the thread. Then we measure from up. Let me place here. Dimension from up to this point is 25. The angle here is 30. Diameter of 44. Diameter of 38. As you can see, this is maintained on the same vertical. This is 42. This is also 38. I don't try. 16. Radius of 2. Distance from here to up also 2. Okay. And on vertical from up to here is 42. This is 10. And this is 76. But this must be lower to be collinear with this bottom line. Okay. Now, because I applied these two collinearities, I move the axis in the center point, and we have this almost done. I place this point on the vertical line, which is the internal diameter of the, but let me project this vertical, and then I make this modification to place the point here. Now I can place the dimension of 6. Yes, because I didn't know where is this line. Good. What about this? Oh, the radius is 2. And they are by default equal in this combination, due to this diameter and radius 2. Finish sketch, revolve, this is the profile, all of it, and the axis is known. Cut, subtract. This is the part. There is a chamfer up here of 1 millimeter, and the rest is okay, absolutely. Chamfer of 1, okay. Assign material, steel cast, the general aspect steel cast, and then some faces to be polished. And the thread chamfer. Yes, and also this steel polished. Data. Eye properties, physical update 1.2 kilograms. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.